Not everyone was celebrating today's funding announcement. There are still people in the CRD who are not on board with sewage treatment and question the chosen locations and the motivation behind those choices. CTV's Stephanie Sherlock reports.
I know this is something that has been thought about and talked about and debated and theorized over for a very long time.
It's an issue almost everyone is aware of and happy to weigh in on.
I think we should do something about it, don't you? I'm not comfortable with sewage going right into the ocean.
Yeah, I don't think everybody wants to pay for it, right? Because we're all so tight right now, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, God, we don't want to see poop floating out there, do we?
Despite securing the hundreds of millions of dollars in funding, not everyone agrees on where or even how sewage treatment in the CRD should be done.
This is a plan that's fraught with difficulties. It is not the best economical, environmental or social plan that we could have come up with.
One issue, the location of the liquid treatment facility.
Our council is supportive of sewage treatment. We recognize that we would have liked to have had it in the West Shore, but we recognize that the cheapest place to have it is where the pipes are already going.
Right here, McLoughlin Point, the entrance to our world-class inner harbor.
They're building out to the edges of that property a sewage treatment plant. So our gateway is going to be our sewage treatment plant.
Esquimalt's mayor is unwavering in her belief that it's the wrong choice. The CRD says it's flexible.
If we can find better sites for that, or indeed any component of the project, we will be prepared to look at them.
Some question piping the solid matter to a treatment plant at Hartland Landfill.
Could the opportunity to move the energy centre from Hartland come in? I think we'd all like to see that, but we're a built-up urban environment. Hard to find the land.
Again, flexible, leaving at least one local politician wary.
That's a very costly plan, and we don't know all of the implications of those costs.
It's not a question of going to referendum. Basically, there are requirements that we have to meet.
And even though it will mean an increase in property taxes across the region, most people support the project.
Something they have to do. It's better for the environment. I'm for it.
CTV's Stephanie Sherlock joins us now live with more. Stephanie, the locations here, the way this is all going to work is certainly generating a lot of talk, isn't it?
It certainly is. Here, out there, everywhere. Our newsroom was definitely a buzz about it today too. And likely the reason for that is because there's a lot of ground to cover. For example, when you flush your toilet in, say, Langford, it will travel right down to the inner harbor. The liquid will be treated there and the solids will be separated and then pumped 18 kilometers uphill to the Hartland Landfill. And of course, that's going to cost money. So this is why the calls for one integrated site are still coming out. And there are still time to make changes. As Joe had mentioned, the CRD says if it is presented with a better option, it will consider it. So there's definitely lots more developing on this story in the coming days.
And the coming weeks and the coming months.
I think so.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.